Hey, what's good, y'all? Top of the morning, man. Yeah, so look, I've been seeing a lot of videos as far as this, Brother Polight thing and him getting sentenced to 7 years for pedophilic acts. And I see a lot of people saying, damn, that's all he got was 7 years, you know what I'm saying? That's all he got. That's crazy. Well, if you notice, most pedophiles don't get a lot of time anyway. We're governed under pedophiles. They run shit. You know what I'm saying? All that, that Jeffrey Epstein shit and all of that. That's. I mean, I know people like to ignore things or try to put things to the back of their mind as if they don't exist, you know what I mean? But they do exist. And the majority of these entertainers and people that y'all look up to, people that y'all idolize, you know, um, if they're not pedophiles willingly, it's a part of their contract to be involved in certain acts with young children. Like I say, that's whether you don't have to believe that shit. I'm telling you what it is. You can take it for whatever the fuck it's worth. I know it's a hard pill to swallow because you love these people so much. You want to be like them. You want to suck them off. You want to, and for the niggas, you want to stick your dick in these chicks or whatever they are. You know what I'm saying? That's proclaiming themselves to be what you think they are, but might not even be that. Because you don't know no more. You know what I'm saying? You don't know until you know what I mean. They take their clothes off and you can see what's going on under some light, because other than that, man, you playing Russian roulette these days, man, when you dealing with the entertainer type motherfuckers. You don't know what's real and what's not. You know what I'm saying? And as long as there's no gruesome shit, like ain't no blood, no assault or murder behind it, they not gonna get a lot of time. You can't even you can't even look up a pedophile that had just a pedophile charge. I'm talking about like the excretion of human liquids on another human being. You know what I mean? But you know, no violence being done. Bro, they don't never get that much time. They don't never get that much time. You show me one that got over 10 years. Even with messing with little with young children, babies, man. You show me one that got over 10 years. You know what I mean? I mean, they can maybe determine that as some type of psychological issue, and deem the people incompetent. You know, place them in some type of mental asylum somewhere. There's definitely plenty of places for that shit. You know what I mean? It's just like with Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton and all those people, man. I'm telling you, Oprah Winfrey, Ellen DeGeneres, man, all them people that was on that list, them people that was on house arrest, running up in them people's houses, man. When Trump had them, man, Trump was on their ass, man. That's why they wanted Trump to fuck up out of it. And they trying to do everything in their power to make sure he can't run. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because 3 years ago I had made a post, and it was a video on YouTube about, it was like a compilation of Joe Biden fondling children, man, sniffing their hair, weird shit. Now they got new videos of him doing this from over a month ago. The video that I posted 3 years ago, they did a fact check on it yesterday, man. I'm like, what the fuck? And so I'm looking at what they talking about, fact check what? It was a video from 3 years ago they decided to fact check me on yesterday for Facebook. Do that make sense? I posted a video 3 years ago of Joe Biden fondling kids, talking about, his pedophilic ways and shit. Just yesterday, they fact checked something that was 3 years old. I forgot all about the goddamn video. But I went to go look up the video on YouTube, and now it's gone. It's no longer there. But they got these newer videos of him, they call him Creepy Joe and all this, man. It's just go down. Joe Biden fondles children. Put it in there. Put it in your search bar. Watch how much shit pop up. These are the type of presidents, these are the type of people that you want in office. I mean, I can't make this shit up. Yeah, man. So you got Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton back in the day, the '94 crime bill. Y'all need to look that up. Joe Biden speaks '94 crime bill. Hillary Clinton speaks '94 crime bill. Y'all don't y'all. This is why I just can't with people. You know what I'm saying? Because people be thinking they know because they look at shit on the surface. You know what I mean? You don't do no digging. You don't do background checks on these people. They say one good thing you like about a certain topic that you're sensitive to, and you, oh yeah, I'm voting for them. Just because of that. Hillary Clinton called black men super predators that needed to be bought to heal. Huh? Say, yeah, we can worry about what made them get that way later on down the line. We ain't worried about that shit. Fuck what made them like that. But right now, they need to be brought to heel. And those are her exact words. Brought to heel. Like a fucking animal, a dog. You know what I'm saying? Something that should be submissive. Something needed to submit, man. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, fuck the issue. We don't care about what's making them do that because that will stop the crime. You see what I'm saying? But they make so much money off the crime. She just told you out her own mouth she didn't give a fuck about why they're doing what they're doing. Let's make money off these bitches. You know what I'm saying? Let's kill these motherfuckers and let's put them behind bars. That's basically what she's saying. If you don't want to get to the root of the issue that's making the niggas or making certain black men act the way that they're acting, because they're making it so hard for them to obtain decent employment and make a decent income and things of that nature. You see what I'm saying? If you not concerned about that, then what does that tell you about that person? You know what I'm saying? It's all a big business. Joe Biden the same way. You know what I'm saying? He said some similar shit. You know, something on the lines of like, I don't want to ask what made them do this. I don't want to ask what made them this way right now or something. What'd he say? Like, all I know is this individual is going to assault my grandmother or assault my mother or got a lead pipe and is going to do this to my family or some shit he was saying. Man, let's go and watch the video, man. Go and watch it. I don't like putting words in people's mouth. I can't remember everything the nigga said. I'm telling you what he said. So what you telling me he got a different view on life? No, that's how them motherfuckers think. That's how they always thought. And in order to get in the office, they're going to play to get on your good side. Play like they your friend, like they got your best interest to get all the niggas votes. Here he got this Kamala Harris chick that don't even like niggas herself. Why would you say she don't like niggas? Because she got a white husband, dummy. You think she got her white husband by wearing Timberland boots? So why the fuck was she wearing them at the goddamn what you call it? The presidential conference and shit. You know what I'm saying? When they up there trying to impress people to get their votes. Why is she wearing Timberland boots, man, and trying to be hood? You not hood. You nothing like hood. You don't like hood. You try your best to be anything but hood. You couldn't have got in your position of power being hood. You didn't get your husband being hood. And y'all fell for that shit. You know what I'm saying? She pump a black fist, some bullshit, man. And y'all don't even take into consideration the fact that she don't even got a black husband, man. Not even a light-skinned nigga. You know what I'm saying? Straight white. Straight white guy. And I'm not saying this, I mean, hey, you know, it's to each his own, you know, it is what it is, but don't try to make it seem like you pro-black. How the fuck is you pro-black? But you want a white husband or a white wife? There's nothing wrong with getting a white husband or a white wife, in my opinion. If that person love you and they treating you like they're supposed to treat you, it is what it is. But don't say you pro-black. That's all the fuck I'm saying. Leave that part out of this shit. If you're pro-black, it don't make sense. You got to make it make sense as to why you would go for a white wife or a white husband. If you claim pro-black, it's asinine. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Be who you want to be with, but don't put pro-black behind it if you know you're going to deal with another race. That shit don't make sense, man. If you think it do, you get in the comment section and you explain to me how that shit makes sense. Because I don't get it. You know? But, yeah, man, don't expect for these pedophiles to be getting too much time. You know what I'm saying? They coming out the woodworks with it. They all over the place. Protect your children. You know, they're trying to educate our children with, I'ma just say, some pretty derogatory things that a lot of parents aren't finding out about till later on down the line or later on in the school year, or something gets exposed by another parent that may have the time to really pay attention to what their child is doing in school or bringing home in their book bag and shit. Because, you know, a lot of parents be so busy, they don't really have the time to involve themselves in that shit. So, you know, they'll put their children in front of a computer or get their older siblings to help them with the homework or something like that, because a lot of parents claim to not have time to do that. But for the ones that do, and they find out what's going on, you know, and then they put it out there, hey, who knew about this? Who agreed to, you know, sex education class, you know, for like 4th or 5th graders? You know, I'm just saying, I'm just using an example, you know what I'm saying? And then who agreed for them to teach our children that it's okay to be the opposite sex, even if you're born this way. We didn't agree to that. I didn't sign no paper saying that this is okay to teach my child this, you know, that type of shit. So, you know, we got to be mindful, man, and we got to be very attentive to what's going on, because they're sneaking this shit in here. It's all over the TV stations. It's everywhere. It's all over. I'm telling you, man, every single TV station I watch now, when I do catch one of those shows or TV series or even cartoons, man, I be having to watch the cartoons because they got the gay shit in there. You got cartoons twerking, and you know what I'm saying, just doing weird little shit, man, you know, with different objects and things of that nature, making it seem like they're doing sexual acts, or, you know, placing it near where their, you know, private parts are, and just these are cartoons doing shit like this, man, you know, that are supposed to be made for children who are what, like 10 and under. You know what I'm saying? And this is what they're displaying, you know. But like I said, if we're not paying attention, before we know it, you know what I mean, our children get to displaying all these different type of behaviors, and we wondering where it's coming from, you know, or this different rhetoric, you know, and things that they saying out their mouth. You wondering where the fuck they heard it. If you know what I mean? Of course, you know, little kids and shit be saying stuff, you know, they can pick it up from a little kid, but where did that little kid get it from? You know what I'm saying? Either they're hearing it from somebody or they're getting it off of what they're watching. So, you know what I mean? Shit, I had to put that child safe thing on well, I got my oldest daughter to do it for my youngest daughter, man, on that YouTube, because her mother she could just watch whatever. She was just watching whatever on YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? Now that, you know, she got it, it's like a child safe thing where she can only watch, like, you know, age restricted stuff. She don't really like it, you know what I'm saying? But she's getting used to it now, because I explained to her the reason why she can't watch that stuff, you know. So, you know, you're too young to be seeing certain things. You know what I'm saying? And she kind of somewhat understands it, but, you know, like I say, that's why you got to nip that shit in the bud from the jump, because, you know, you let these children get away with too much too early. By the time you try to fix it, you know what I'm saying, and you try to, you know what I mean, you want to discipline and get them in line. It's always going to be a lot more difficult when you wait. You know what I'm saying? You got to instill that shit early. So it's not abnormal to them, you know what I mean, when you enact your discipline. You know, it's like people just you want to spoil your kids for the first 5-6 years. Then when they get a little out of hand, now you want to discipline them along with the spoiling, when you should have been disciplining them with the spoiling from the jump. when you should have been teaching them the value of $1 from the jump, when you should have been teaching them, hey, put this up over here. We want to help mommy clean up. You want to help daddy clean up? Here, put this up. A 3-year-old can do that. They like to help. If you notice, they'll get their little brums, or they'll try to get the brum and they see you sweeping, they'll want to help you. Give them a little something to do. Start them off early. Make them put something where they can reach it. You know what I'm saying? On the countertop, on the shelf, or put something in the drawer. And then they tell them that's a good job. You make them do a couple of other things, and then you reward them, for doing a good job, for doing what you asked them to do. You know what I'm saying? That helps the child develop character. You know what I'm saying? It helps them develop, learn appreciation. You know what I'm saying? It helps them have learn work ethic. You know what I'm saying? These are things that I'm learning now. You know what I'm saying? So if I had more kids, if I decided to ever have more kids, I would raise my new kids differently than I raised the ones before, because I once was lost. I once was blind, but now I see. You feel me? I know more now, and I'm more intelligent than I was when I had my first children. You see what I'm saying? So of course, when you know better, you do better. If I knew better, I would have did better. You see what I'm saying? So now that I know better, you know what I'm saying? It's you don't continue doing the same exact things when you know better. And I don't mean like as far as, let's say somebody, I can break it down to even selling weed or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you got jammed up selling weed. You got jammed up on a corner. Or you got jammed up because you know what I'm saying, you was out there. You can still sell weed, but I wouldn't suggest that you go back out on the corner. Just do it a little differently. You know what I'm saying? Be a little more discreet. It's not always what you do, it's how you do it. You know what I mean? I guess that's an example that I can use, you know what I mean? But if you knew better, you do better. So when you know better, you do better. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, just pay attention, man, to what's going on, man, and how they sneakily trying to turn and control our kids, you know what I'm saying? And it's something that we may very well be against and not even know it. So yeah, man, I implore all parents to just pay attention and shelter your children. Love on your children, man, and don't just tell your children no, or nah, you can't do this, or you can't. No, man, explain to them, because I never got that when I was little, man. I couldn't express myself, man. I get this shit slapped out of me for asking my mother why. When she tell me to do something, you better do what the fuck she say do, nigga. Huh? They all that back talk shit that these children be doing these days. Now, I don't treat my children or discipline them the way I was disciplined, because I didn't like the way I was disciplined. So I break the chain by not treating my children the way that I didn't like. You see what I'm saying? That's how you break that shit. But nah, man, I let the children explain themselves, as long as they're not being disrespectful or trying to overtalk me. They're going to have their chance to explain themselves. But while I'm talking, you listen to daddy while daddy talking. Don't be trying to overtalk me. I got an issue with that. But you will be able to express yourself. So like I said, don't just tell your children, don't do this. I mean, you do what you want. But I mean, what works best for me, what I notice you get a better result out of these children, is when you let them express themselves and you explain to them why you're disciplining them. Now, you can't do that. Now, this is why I want you to do this, because this. This is why you can't do this, or I'm not allowing you to have this because you didn't do this. And you explain. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully they'll get it. You know what I'm saying? And they'll grasp where you're coming from and understand that you're not just picking with them, but you're doing what you're doing out of concern and love. You know what I mean? Because just a person that gives you what you want, lets you do anything that you want to do, they don't love you. They don't love you. A person that loves you is going to warn you. Like, damn, man, why they always seem like they so paranoid? They care. They don't want to see nothing happen to you. The ones that go ahead, be all right, yeah, be back by 10, be back by before 12. You think, oh, my mom's so cool, my dad's so cool, they let me do anything. Yeah, your ass out there, and they don't know where the fuck you at. You come up missing, they don't even hardly know where the fuck, because y'all wasn't communicating like that. You know, they give you so much freedom. Now it's this big, wide search to find your ass, and you gonna came up missing. They don't even know where the fuck you at. Nah, man. Nah. You don't see a lot of black children going missing like that, man. Yeah. You had to be, man, them goddamn street light, them street lights, come on, man. You better be your ass on this port, be in this fucking house, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure y'all can relate. It be all them, I ain't trying to be funny, it be all them white kids and stuff to be going missing, man. They be the ones exploring all in the woods and shit by themselves. 2 and 3 white kids, 6, 7, 8 years old, they in the fucking woods and shit by themselves. You know what I'm saying? 1 or 2 of them come up missing, 1 make it back. They wondering what happened to the man. Yeah, now it's woods. All these goddamn woods. Now you gotta find 2 little kids in some fucking woods. You don't know whether they got abducted, whether a bear got them, and I'm just saying, man, that shit rarely happens with black children. They can say what they want about black parents and all of that type of shit, but when it comes to safety, other than when you in the hood and these knucklehead ass gang members is shooting recklessly, you know what I'm saying? Can't aim, can't shoot. Shit, other than that, we protecting our children. Our children ain't coming up missing like that. And that's just a fact. Statistics show that. Shit, at the end of the day. Black Dr. Phil, I'm out, man.